So one of the things to really pay attention to in a classroom is not, I think we spend a lot of time looking at sort of like what we're teaching and how to get students to actually understand that learning, but even giving a thought to the placement of where students sit in the class. And one of the things I've noticed over the years is that, some of my students, my racialized students, are sitting near the back of the class. And I think that speaks to a lot about how disengaged that those learners feel from the overall experience. And I think if you are an instructor who's white identified and you're not a racialized instructor, I think that's something to really pay attention to. What are you doing as extra to sort of create that sort of environment where folks feel like they can sit at the front of the class? We do know, and all sorts of research indicates, that there is a big difference in terms of learning outcomes depending on where individuals sit in a classroom. We know this is common knowledge. So really paying attention to that. I often will even ask people to actually get up, scramble, move to the front, sit beside someone they don't know, and you have that power as an instructor. People will listen to you, they will fall through with those things. So thinking about how you're using that power in order to mix things up. The other thing is give some thought to who is raising their hands and who you're picking on, who has the airtime in your classroom. Very commonly, and it happens in all sorts of environments, white identified students are the ones, and specifically male identified white students are the ones that take up the most space. You do have those students who are just like, thank goodness someone else is answering this question. But I think we all know as instructors, it's important to challenge students. So it is about, I prep people for even if you don't talk normally, expect that, not in a shaming way or putting you on the spot way, that I'm actually going to engage you to talk. So really not looking for the peoples that always have the answers, but looking for the people in the classroom who frankly are trying to hide under the table. And really it's about glancing over at them, giving them that eye contact, giving them that smile. Sometimes if I'm saying a specific aspect of the lesson, I'm teaching it to them directly. So I'm giving them that eye contact. It's simple. It's something like that just helps a student in the classroom to feel acknowledged and seen. And then what you'll find is over the weeks go on, now they want to put up their hand a little bit, they're saying something a little bit more, and you encourage those steps in that direction further by your further contact and those types of things. So really looking for those students in the classroom and noticing that more often than not, it is those students that are racialized or marginalized around class or finance, a number of different things. Those are the students that are not going to raise their hands as much, but frankly, those are the students with the most to say. So ask them, they got a lot.